Hi, thank you for joining me. Wendy Anderson, justbe.me. So I thought I would spend today inviting you along with some of my practices in what I do to stay healthy. So I've just had a little bit of a cold the last couple of days. Great, I love colds. It provides me an opportunity to turn up for me and look after myself even more than I ever would have done. So when I was asking my higher self, would some emotion coding be beneficial? Not in this case, so it's not an old program I'm shifting. It was coming up body coding. So I know when it's body coding, there's something environmentally and overloading toxins in my body, and the cold is providing me symptoms to a natural detox to shift it, which is all good. So I love getting a cold. I love getting a bit of a flu. So flu is an overwhelm of emotions. Cold is you've been running around too fast and you just need to slow down the pace a little bit, and you've got some toxins. And with you not finding the space to slow down, rest, do some more breath work, do some more meditation, you'll just hold on to toxins longer, hence the cold. But it's all good. So when testing the body, vitamins and minerals that I'm normally deficient in when I've got a bit of a cold is definitely vitamin C. I mean, I've taken up to 8 vitamin C in a day when I've got a cold. You may be deficient in vitamin D and B. So it was interesting week last week as well. So from about Thursday, I noticed digestive systems were a little bit out of kilter as well, but it was coming up predominantly in females rather than males. IBS, Crohn's type symptoms. So it felt hot all the way down and it felt like you needed to go, but then when you got there you didn't. But it felt like explosive air, like a volcano. So when you think about this symptom, think about the relevance into how you are feeling. Volcanic. So what is it that you are oppressing? Something's bubbling. IBS is normally the feeling of something's been done wrong to us. So that's great, you're in victim mode, nothing wrong with that, that's fine. It's just a mode, it's just a paradigm, it's just a program. It's absolutely fine, beautiful to be in. So when we're in it continuously, you need to address it. But every now and again, it's a beautiful program to be in because it leads the way into self-mastery, the creator. So it's all beautiful, every single part of it. So with a cold as well, that normally goes into fear, flight or fight. You'll normally get an allergy. So you can see kind of like, this is why I do these videos raw and pure. So you can literally see what is going on in your body. So you may kind of like have some puffiness around the eyes. That is a sure sign that you've got even just a low level allergy. So what happens if you've got a low level allergy is your body will have no vitamins and minerals available to circulate and communicate around it. So addressing the allergy is really, really important as well. All your chakras will be out as well with an allergy. So all of your chakras will be out, all of your vitamins and minerals. You kind of like on lockdown the body. So the body is kind of like rightly so protecting itself. Nothing's getting in, but it also means that nothing's getting out. So if you've got an overload in toxins, it's harder to release those toxins if you've got an allergy. So we can reprogram the allergy. Now I find the number one allergy is paraffin oil. Interesting, found in those plastic tablet casings, found in Vaseline, petroleum type products, so literally petrol. You put it in a car, not sure whether it's conducive to kind of like put in the body. So that is the number one allergen that I find in that everyone has an allergic response to it. So it's the only thing that is in existence that everyone in contact with have a low level allergy to it. Ordinarily allergies are programmed from a past trauma, so the body remembers their fear state and connects it to whatever substance it is with. Petroleum, paraffin oil, it's a substance on its own with regards to allergies. Can be, yeah, you know where I'm going with this, can be found in other things. You know where I'm going with it. And those other things can be found in the skies, shall we say, which is really interesting. But hey ho, moving forward, because we are living in a time of self-mastery, the creator. So whatever is enabled can be disenabled. Whatever is acquired can be unacquired. So I just got my Rhea Tensor. I'm just going to do some testing on my body to see what state it is in at the moment, and I am inviting you here along for the ride with me. You can use whatever list I am shouting out. If you have got a pendulum, or I've taught in some of my other videos kinesiology, so you can make an infinity symbol with your fingers. If it's nice and strong, it's a yes, it's truth, it's absolutely fine. If your fingers want to pull apart, the muscle is weak, so whatever the body is saying, nope, that's false, I don't like that, that's no. So this is how we can test with kinesiology, pendulum, or I use Rhea Tensor. Personal choice. It's good to have tools, isn't it? All different ones that you can work with. So I am testing now my energy. It's going round. Probably yesterday, if I'd have tested it, it would have been going linear, which means no, your energy is super low end. It's going round today, and even though I've got a cold, I'm feeling okay. I took care of myself yesterday, vitamins and minerals, packed them all in, rested, pretty good, looked after myself. Polarity, equalisation of polarity, that's great. I'm in positive equity with energy. So when we test the equalisation of polarity, it means we need 51% quota of energy to heal the body or to just be upright. So this is why resting should be important of part of our routines when we are feeling low energy. Because if we're feeling low energy as well, we're not pleasant to be around, let's face it. You're going to be grumpy, you're going to be off, you're going to be angry, you'll experience the world in a completely different manner. So if your quota of energy is lowering before 51%, and we've learned to kind of like be in that beehive mentality of work, be doing. We're not doings, we are beings. So we do need time to switch off, recharge the batteries. That is service to humanity. Switching off, recharging the batteries, that's service. Not busying ourselves, running around being, the charity worker and everything else. It's false. Because you're using energy doing that. So 49% can be spent serving others. 51% serves self, 49% to others. That's a quota of equalisation. So I'm good there at the moment. I've recharged. So crown chakra, it's going round, yeah, that's happy. Forehead chakra, yeah, it's going round, that's happy. Again, if you were a pendulum, it would be going round. If it's happy, it would be going linear if you're not. Some people's energy are different, and you can program it to read differently. It's entirely choice. So that's what I've tested with the Rhea Tensor. I will test it now using kinesiology. So if you don't have a pendulum, if you don't have a Rhea Tensor, most of us, really apologies for those that don't, but we all have fingers. So throat chakra. So my throat chakra, it was weakening, so my throat chakra is a little bit still unbalanced chakra wise. Okay, so we can ask it, please balance throat chakra, please. Now is the operative word, because you're not saying last week, in the future, you're saying right now, in this now moment. So throat chakra, there we go. Can you see how powerful we are? Just literally by living with intentions. It's so powerful, so easy, so simple. Heart chakra, it's good. Spleen chakra. So spleen chakra is solar plex chakra. It's just on my testing list. Solar plex chakra. Yeah, a little bit off. So again, I need to spend today recharging my solar plex, which means either sunshine, sunlight, vitamin D, or literally taking solo time to be in just one's energetic field, to recharge, not feeling or serving anyone else, or feeling or engaging or investing one's energy in another. Is just literally recharging for oneself. It's okay to do that, to reach back to that quota of 51%. It kind of makes sense, doesn't it? We need energy for the physical form. You know, we can exist as just energetic beings in ether. You can be in service 100%. When you've got a physical human form, you need 51% energy to run it, battery power. And we do that by recharging, being still. You do it to your phone, you do it to your cars. You know, we are the most perfectly created piece of AI in existence. So is the body. It's perfect for the soul. It is perfectly been created for it. So this is why the body, the temple, is so important. You know, when you think it's the only home we actually have, because it homes the soul. It's the only true wealth we have, because the body is providing a luscious temple for the soul. So the body is one of the most important things to invest in. So spleen chakra, so spleen, solar plex, I've tested that. I'll do this so you can learn too. Sacral chakra. Oh, that's cool, that's fine. Root chakra. Great, I'm feeling safe in the now. So your sacral chakra is about your creativity. I'm being creative here with myself. I'm being creative here with you, because literally just placing intentions is a form of creation, which connects you back to who you are and what you are, which is a creative being made from pure frequency love. So, and I'm feeling safe in my creation, which is really, really good. So again, all these things, why it's important to take some solitude, to take some alone time, because you can feel safe in the body when you are alone. Sometimes when other people have got lots of energies going on, you know, it can have an influence on your field. So if you think we've got a toroidal field all the way around us, like going through a donut kind of thing. And the earth is made very much similar as well. She's got her own toroidal field going all the way through her centre core and all the way around. And sometimes it will change polarity. So again, that's where we're testing polarity. Are we in negative energy, or are we in positive energy? And I'm doing that way around, and I don't even know if that's the right way around. Is that the right way around? Yeah. So Gaia will do the same. So this is why I love these sessions. It's kind of like information comes up that I haven't even heard before, that are completely new. So this is why I love it. So that's my chakra system, kind of like all sorted and all back into equilibrium. Electromagnetic fields, what's going on with that today? So mobile phones, that's okay, that's balanced, but I do have one of these, a little Radisafe on the back of my phone. It does actually drastically reduce frequency from a mobile phone. UNTS, which is I think a form of Wi-Fi, that's fine. I'm out in nature, so I shouldn't be bothered by that. Wireless telephone, definitely haven't got one of those yet, that's clear. Another form of Wi-Fi. Bluetooth, no, that's clear. Satellite transmission, that's clear. Wi-Fi Max, that's clear. LTE is clear. Radiation, that's clear. So radiation, we get higher forms of radiation when we have a solar flare, and you'll find that it'll be windy the day after. So you know it's a natural radiation, it's natural radiation when we have a windy day afterwards, because it clears in the air the radiation, and it clears from the body radiation. So the element of wind is so cleansing and beautiful and has a purpose naturally. When it's fake radiation and we get spikes, so I used to live near Emily Moor Mast for some reason, every Wednesday and every Sunday, we used to get a spike in radiation, and we didn't get wind after it, so I knew it wasn't a natural form of radiation. And on asking, it was coming from a mobile phone mast, so it peaked at certain days of the week for some reason. Don't know why, but somebody may know. Be interesting if you've got any theories on this. So radiation all's good. So if I was to find radiation in my body, again, all my chakra system would be out, all of my organs would read out, my body would be in a communication turmoil with radiation. So, you know, this is why I am really careful on dental x-rays, because I know when a client's coming in and they've had an x-ray or a scan of some sort, everything reads out, everything. But then the next month I come in and, you know, we've cleared everything, it's absolutely fine. So, but this is why I'm very, if I need it, I need it. If I don't, if it's just for records or just for routine, whatever, I am not going to expose myself to unneeded radiation in that manner. So 5G. Also as well, radiation, for some reason, if we are having fun and we're enjoy and the blood is circulating really nice and beautifully around the system, so lifeblood, we will release radiation a lot quicker as well. So it's important to create fun, enjoying life. 5G, that's clear as well, but yeah, I would expect that from where I am. Geopathic frequencies, so underground water, that's absolutely fine. Grids, yeah, so I'm not particularly on a ley line as per se at the moment. That's cool. Alkali balance, connective tissues, lovely and alkali. Pancreas, that's alkali. Liver, alkali. Small intestines, alkali. So if these were ever reading acidic, I would do 3 days teaspoon of cider vinegar every day. And in 3 days, the cider vinegar alkalizes the body. Bacterias and parasites do not like an alkali body. They will leave it in because it's not an environment that's sustainable for them. So that's a really good way of faster recovery as well. So anyone that's got arthritis, arthritic kind of like aches and pains, something like that, cider vinegar can be really, really useful. Or bentonite clay, Damascus earth, kind of the same thing. A course of that to help the digestive system and to help detox anything and alkali the body. Even a certain plant that is illegal. I don't want to mention it in case it flags up anything on here. Beginning with C. Really alkalizes the body as well and has an effect on every single bacteria, virus and parasite, which is really interesting. Again, everything, all of these remedies are to be used consciously only when needed, because if it's like anything, if you overuse it, then it can bring you out of balance as well. So it can unbalance lithium if it's something that is taken too much in excesses, and you need your lithium for a stable mind. So vital substances, my vitamins and minerals. Calcium is fine, potassium is fine, magnesium is fine, sodium is fine, iron is fine, zinc fine, copper fine, manganese fine, molybdenum fine, iodine fine, cobalt fine, chromium fine, selenium fine, vitamin A fine, D fine, E fine, K fine, K1 fine, K2 fine, vitamin C, I've been really tramming that down, so that's fine today. B1 is fine, B2 is fine, B3, B5, B6, B7, B9, B12, B17. If B5 is out, you'll have shakes. And sometimes I see this with people that might have been taking statins for a long time, or work really hard, or don't have much fun in life, shakes. That feel like they're on that treadmill of having to do, not wanting to do. Again, the doing, not the being. So that's a sign of vitamin B deficiency, anything digestive that's going on, brain fog. You're just kind of like not with it. that's a real sign of low vitamin B in the system. So yeah, a course of vitamin B complex for as long as you need it until things return back to a normal state would be really helpful in this situation as well. And again, vitamin B, when you've got a cold, is really useful, because sometimes you've got that cold, you're feeling a bit miserable. So if you're unhappy in a situation, the digestive will come up and vitamin B potentially will be required. But test it. You can also test if you've got the vitamins in your hand. You know, if you put one vitamin in your hand, test it. Does my body need that? You could put 5 on your hand, and you know the Rayotensor will go, no, that's too much. That's too much. So you can literally have, in your now moment, you can test the exact amount that your body requires by doing this method. So obviously, if you've got your vitamins and minerals like that, you've got your pendulum, you can test how many the body requires. If you are using kinesiology, you can literally ask the body, how many vitamin C do I need today? 1, 2, 1, yeah. So I'll probably need another one later on, 2, 3, and you can ask that. So that's vitamins and minerals. Okay, should I test any further on this video? Yeah, what do you want me to test for? Harmful substances. Okay, pesticides, yeah. Okay, so it's still wanting me to produce on this video more levels of testing. So palladium, so these are all harmful substances, heavy metals: palladium, silver, cadmium, platinum, gold, mercury, lead, aluminium. All fine for the moment. If I'd probably tested that a couple of days ago, I would have had those in my system. I know 2 days ago I wasn't making, so I tested myself, am I making glutathione from my liver, which is an enzyme that releases mercury naturally. I wasn't. So again, intentions. My liver is now happily creating and making glutathione to release anything that is toxin that it needs to release. Thank you very much. Thank you, body. Love you. Pesticides, fungicides, herbicides, insecticides, molluscides, so a snail killer, vermicides, parasitic killer, rodenticide, rat killer, miticides, kills mites. That's all fine, that's clear. Again, had I tested myself a couple of days ago, I'd have been full of all this stuff. So it looks like, you know, my body is detoxing. Thankfully, I need to talk about how to reprogram allergies. So again, using Rayotensor, do I currently have any allergies? It's a simple one. Do I currently have any allergies? No. So again, tested it 2 days ago, it was saying yes. So what to do if it says yes? Okay, so you can go through a list and test what it is. Is it foods? Is it people? Because we can be allergic to people. Is it places? Oh, that was coming up places a little bit then. That was interesting. I need to delve into that a little bit. So places, is it where I live? Is it supermarkets? Is it a certain one particular place? So there's a place that I go to that creates a flight or fight. So it's really interesting. Where is that? Is it my old house? Yeah, my old house. So just sold my house to do a bit of travel. And my old house, so it was getting very stressful with the sale and things like that, and we literally spent 2 years doing it all up. So it was getting very stressful. So my body as then remembering that as kind of like, oh, not a good response, trauma response. So my body so every time I was going to the house back and forward with queries from the new owners and things like that, my body was going in a fear, flight or fight response, which means everything was shutting down, vitamins and minerals, everything. So yeah, no wonder I was feeling tired, kind of like having to go back, doing the cleaning, getting it ready, emptying it, and answering any queries from the new owners. So luckily it's all done, and I don't have to do that anymore. But if something is coming up and you do have to engage with whatever the allergen is, because the body's just remembering trauma, you can say, this, whatever it is I am allergic to, is no longer serving me. It is not allowing me to move forward in life. Please release the fear, flight or fight response to X, Y, Z, whatever it is, now. And my subconscious and conscious is communicating efficiently and effectively now. Please release all fight or fight responses and all allergies now. So self-talk, you know, we can really talk to the body. It does listen. If you believe it listens, it will listen. If you think, no, that's bullshit, then that's what you're going to get. So this is how powerful a creator we are. So belief systems are also really, really important. Is what you believe in serving you, or is what you don't believe in serving you? That is a really good question. Again, you could kinesiology here. You know, never trust the mind. It will always talk bullshit to you because it's programmed. However, your body, your muscles, your body is open to universal knowledge. It will always speak the truth. Okay, is that enough for everyone today? Yeah, so that's enough. I want to leave it there. There are other things that we can test for that will probably take, you know, another hour or so, even 2 hours, something, you know, that we can delve into. So you can go further and further. But those things that I have tested for in this video, you can test for them. If you're feeling just tired or a little bit under the weather, check in with the body. You can program it. You do have the ability to do that as long as you are in belief of being able to do that. How powerful are we? And it's not that we want power over another person. It's literally to take responsibility for our beautiful vessel that we are residing in. It's taking self-responsibility. We can, so healers, and this is how healers work, they will have had a program in their life that they will have felt very responsible for others. So you will have the ability to tap into other energetic fields because you feel responsible for it. However, we are only responsible for it temporarily, not permanently. If we are making ourselves responsible permanently, you are literally going to have no energy left, healers, and potentially it will have an impact on the heart. So disengage. And one way we can do that is literally put the intention out there. I am disengaging just to recharge my body. I am disengaging from all of the energies around me. My energy is staying with me at the moment. Their energy is staying with them. And it's okay to do this. All you empaths out there, that is one of the most beautiful lessons that I learned for me to recharge and make my energy sacred. My energy stays with me, your energy stays with you. You know, it's really useful. So I will leave all of my love with you there, and take care, look after yourselves, be kind to yourselves. If you need to take rest, take a rest. If you need to do something actively, creatively, because you're fed up of consuming, then good for you, that's brilliant. But do you know what, wherever you are right now, whether you're a consumer, whether you're a creator, whether you're feeling under the weather, whether you're feeling absolutely in your power, wherever you are, it's part of the human experience. So there's no judgment of it. Treat yourself kindly. We're all in this journey on different time scales. There is no rush. It is not a race. Don't compare yourself to anyone else. Stay in your own lane and your own focus, and be in your kingdom and the creator in it. So with all my love, take care for today. Lots of love. Bye.